inspired this live stream. I wasn't gonna go live, but I have to really highlight some things that she just said a while ago that I think it's key. And I believe she sent a very stern message and basically told us the true intentions of the People's National Party in regards to what they really are coming into power to do for the people. This is not this is not this is not this is not just fluff. This is not no plating them. She's very, very serious. I don't know her background, but she kind of opened up a little bit more about her background. Please remember to like the video, share the video, get the video up to 1,000 likes, guys, please, and get me to 20K so we can move on to getting to 30K. All right. I really. Well, let me get to her part real quick. Oh, here we go. 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 Here we go.
Got different parts.
Here we go. Here we go.
Right. Stop. Kelly, give him a round of applause. For my predecessor.
I have a whole different view on Nekeisha Burchell after this. Just a whole different. I'm telling you, she's definitely on a mission. Trust me.
I present to you, Comrade Nekeisha Burchell, next member of all out.
Feel like power to the people. Power to the people. Comrades,
James.
me glad me come out for this.
Double tap, double tap.
I feel so good. I feel like Christmas Sunday. I feel like Easter Monday. Me feel like it's a holiday. I go on in the South St. James. You have been with us from the start today. I want to welcome my predecessor, the Honorable, always, Derek Kelly. Give him a round of applause.
I want you, bro. I want you.
7-star General. All right. All right. Let me tell you something. In 2020, in the full election, some people made a mistake in South St. James. Hold on, Stacy. Am I right, man? Am I right, man? Am I right? PNP hot. We hot. We hot, man. We hot. Now listen to me. In 2020, not you, not me, but some people made a mistake and voted for the Jamaica Labour Party in South St. James.
Sure did.
And I can tell you, them regret
sure
it.
Did.
They wanted to see what Labour rights could do in South St. James.
One love PNP to the world.
They said the 7-star General, they treat them too good, they want to try somebody else.
With them, hey.
And the worst mistake of them life. There are communities that I took Mark Golden to today.
Why ABR News, she inspired me to go live. No, sir. She said some things in this way me have to highlight. I
told him that 8 years ago, 9 years ago, they had water in their pipes. And they don't have water today. There are communities that had pumps installed to pump water into their communities. And the labor right representatives took the pump and carried go different parish and different constituency.
Really?
That and a lie.
Really?
They regret it. There are roads that were worked on in our time that the labor right them to look upon again because they see a PNP community.
What? No, them do that.
And the roads they have not maintained over the time.
Hold on. Take away one pump from this area and carry go one next area and the people don't have water, so just straight sabotage and just like that is evil. That's evil. Bombard. I never know
But
that.
comrades, I hear the sound of a mighty rushing wind. And it's getting closer and closer and closer than it's ever been.
Queen of the South.
I hear the trumpet. Oh, my comrades, see the signal waving in the sky. Reinforcements. I brought in reinforcements today. Hey, only look like a nomination day crowd, you know. I wanna go on with. The comrade leader has been with us for the whole day, so too have you. And what that means is that you are committed to returning the People's National Party to governance in South St. James. You understand that that is an awesome responsibility. And I'm not taking it lightly either. I am carrying in my leader because him, like Michael Manley before him, who is going to deliver the lands and the land title and the house and the water and the road and the education for us in South St. James.
You know hear that?
Mr. Singh, big up yourself. The reason I can proudly stand up and say that, I'm not afraid to me go get no egg on my face. Because a man of integrity this.
You hear that?
Yeah. Him don't have 28 bank account. What we don't know about. You see this man? When you go in a South St. Andrew, in a jungle and Arnett Garden and them place there, I am running gang, you know. Can you imagine when we give him an opportunity to govern Jamaica land we love? You know why me know saying go deliver for in a South St. James? Upper Cambridge in grandfather come from.
Right.
Upper Cambridge.
I never know that.
And Pastor Crystal in Picnic first.
Right.
So we are go first in the line. Let me tell you something. You said this office that we open here today. I'm not gonna talk much longer. I'm gonna talk about that.
No, this is the part. The office. I want to know. Me not even me should talk fast. Me I go slow it down to you. At 1.1 me they have it on in a speed, but me I go even slow it down to 105. Listen to this.
Brother is watching. Big up yourself, Omar. Foreign in there, big foreign.
This are the part that
Peter
really
teacher.
hold me. Listen to
Let
this.
me tell you something. You said this office. You said this office that we opening here today. My comrade leader say our biggest constituency office you see in a long time. And I know because we're rich and have whole heap of money, you know.
No.
It's because we have a plan for this place.
What is the plan?
The plan we have for this, I've told you already about South Heart, the acronym for how we're gonna transform this constituency. This won't be an office where you're going to idle and sit down at daytime.
DJ.
In this office, we have computers, tablets, internet access for the children to come and do them homework in the evenings.
You hear that?
You hear what me I say?
Want to hear that?
In this office upstairs.
South St. James, stand up. You must feel good about this. An area that is neglected by the MP. The office of the man then build up. You hear the man? You hear what she said? So the kids them can come do them homework, internet access. Come on, man.
Our people who can't read and write can come up there and sign up for your class and learn to read and write in privacy.
Oh God Almighty, man. Come on, people. Them two things they alone make me did have to do the live stream. The building where them building, the PMP building or office or whatever it is, people who can't read and write, you come privately, you sign up and you do your class and you build yourself and you elevate yourself. Can we have one of those in all the parishes? Please? Can we? Because we cannot get jealous right now. Can we have one of those in all the parishes? Can we have one of those buildings where, you can go and people can go privately, get free education? Can we have one of those? Please? So you said the man them go to work, you know how much teachers them having at the PMP? You know what qualified teachers them having at the PNP? The man them a go to work. You know here? Come on, man. Free education in the community. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
Sit down at daytime. In this office, we have computers, tablets, internet access for the children to come and do them homework in the evenings. You hear what I say?
Hey.
In this office upstairs, our people who can't read and write can come up there and sign up for your class and learn to read and write in privacy.
So you don't have to feel no way, you get me? Yeah. Yo, this is
You see this office up here, so?
This is an awesome
This little office up here, so? You see, if you don't know how to manage your health, your hypertension, your diabetes, your heart issues, we go have doctors and nurses come up there to educate you about how to live long and healthy lives.
So wait a minute. So they are going for on every level. So the kids them is a space for the kids them. Secondly, is a space for the people them that don't have the best level of education. Basic reading and writing is offered there. And then to top that off, them are going to help the people and to educate them so they can live a more healthier life and take care of themselves even better. Can we have one of these in every single constituency? Please? Can we have one of these buildings in every single constituency? It will benefit the people. Can we have one of these? Please. Come on, man.
You see, if you don't know how to fill out your passport form, and you don't know how to fill out your birth certificate form because it didn't last from the pink paper time, if you don't know how to open a bank account, listen to me. PNP thing and not pian thing, you know. We're about the development of the people.
So the building that is there is to serve the people, it's not to look pretty. Every little nitty-gritty needs everything. Yo, them little things that sound simple, you know, but you have people out there that just don't know how to do those things, you know. Because they can't read and write. Them not have basic education. They need a helping hand. They need a helping hand, and they need a helping hand with genuine, not one that is going to put out a photo up for say they did help them. You see me? They need a helping hand. Somebody did have to highlight this. This is dope. This is actually dope. You feel me? Play that back again, brother. That deserve another play.
There's our people who can't read and write can come up there and sign up for your class and learn to read and write in privacy. You see this office up here, so? This little office up here, so? You see, if you don't know how to manage your health, your hypertension, your diabetes, your heart issues, we go have doctors and nurses come up there to educate you about how to live long and healthy lives. You see, if you don't know how to fill out your passport form, and you don't know how to fill out your birth certificate form because it didn't last from the pink paper time, if you don't know how to open a bank account, listen to me, PNP thing and not pian thing, you know. We're about the development of the people. I have another part of the office around there, so when I open it, let me tell you, because it's very exciting for me. It is going to be called it is going to be an incubator. What that means, you are a small entrepreneur. You know, set up your business yet because you can't afford to rent a space. You're a hairdresser, nail taker, barber. You're a graphic artist. Whatever your business is, and you can't afford to rent one space, we will create a space for you here. You stay there for 6 months, and when you build up yourself and strong enough to go open your place and save up your money, you move out and make somebody else come in.
The bald head dude. Life with Jenny. Listen me, man. Did you guys hear what you just said a while ago? About building entrepreneurs that have ideas, small business, but don't have the space. They are going to be like an incubator for them to start them business. So, and when they get on them feet, they move out and then somebody else get the help. Yo, Nekeisha Burchell, listen to me. Can we get one of these in every constituency, Mr. Mark Golding? Can we please get one of these buildings in every constituency? I'm not even joking, bro. I could use that help. I would take full advantage of that help. That's crazy. Listen to this, man.
You see, if you don't know how to fill out your passport form, it's thing, you know, pian thing, you know. We're about the development of the people. I have another part of the office around there, so when I open it, let me tell you.
Life with Jenny, big up yourself,
for
Jenny.
me.
Jenny, the word is love, and big up yourself, mama. Yeah, man, big up Auntie Jenny, yeah, man. Why this I want to hold
It
me,
is going to be called what you call, it is going to be an incubator.
Yes.
What that means, you are a small entrepreneur.
Yes.
You know, set up your business yet because you can't afford to rent a space.
Yes.
You're a hairdresser, nail taker, barber.
Yes.
You're a graphic artist. Whatever your business is, and you can't afford to rent one space, we will create a space for you here. You stay there for 6 months, and when you build up yourself and strong enough to go open your place and save up your money, you move out and make somebody else come in. Oh, that's all.
No, listen to me now, man. This is St. James, South St. James she talk about. I love this idea so much. I am advocating for the PMP to do this in every constituency. Every constituency. All those buildings that y'all gonna erect for the PMP in every constituency, this is the type of thing that needs to be happening in those constituencies. Right? And it's to help the people. It doesn't. The integrity part of it is not about if you're a PMP or JLP. It's about if you are a progressive-minded person that want to develop themselves. Because you can lead a donkey to your water, you know, but you can't force a donkey for drinking. You understand what I say? This is real plan. Yo, this is dope. This is dope. This is dope. This is dope.
Let me tell you something. When we say power to the people and a word and a water there we mouth. Me grow up poor. Me grow up a gallon. I carry water upon my head.
Yeah.
People a gallon still I carry water upon their head. Me no come here for lay. Me come here for transform. Because me know so when you ask me to go out there and represent you, you're not ask me to go out parliament, go on bench. When last you hear your MP talk on TV? When last you hear your member of parliament represent you anywhere? He never do a statement in parliament other than the statement when he have to make. Good morning, I'm going attendance register, call your hearing name. The MP quiet. Let me tell you something, comrades. You're not just voting for me because I'm a comrade. I want you to vote for me because you know that I know the issues that we have in this constituency because I have lived them too. I'm not an importee. You're gonna vote for me because I know of our potential.
Yeah, big up.
They don't believe in a way, you know. Believe me, they don't believe in a way. They don't believe that because we're in a bush, we don't deserve good road. We don't deserve water. We don't deserve opportunities. Where
like up
you
the
think
video,
guys.
guys.
We're going to South St. James can go on some big.
Like up the video, guys. Like up the video.
Constituency at all. Hey, I am a warrior from Samuel Sharp, and you can depend on me to war and bring home what you need here in South.
I am really impressed with this lady. I never knew this side of her. You don't know somebody until you know them, you know, and she's opening up a little bit about who she really is. She not play.
Comrades, me and I long talking. Me's an action woman. So me want them to just do one favor for me. Call it Andrew. Call it Andrew. Call it Andrew. Jamaica tired. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. Power to the people. Go make, you know who me. Go make them keep getting her.
So me not even want move to the other part, just it, because the other part really like a bit brighter. Ladies and gentlemen, the building that they erected in that area and what they're gonna use it for. The youth, people, no matter which age, that don't have a certain level of education and want to get basic education, right? If you have a business, you're an entrepreneur, and you know, you can stay there for 6 months, start up a business, build up a business, and then you move out and give somebody else an opportunity. Like, on every level, no matter which, from this, in a South St. James. And I'm saying, the only thing I'm saying, I love it so much, I would want the PNP, when they assume government, to make sure that there's a building in every constituency like this, right? That does for. It need to be like that. It really need to be like that, right? And I tell you, this is amazing, brother. This is me feel like go back a little.
Open. Let me tell you.
I don't know what just
very
happened. I don't know if you guys can hear me.
It is going to be called what you call.
I don't know if you guys can hear me, but the thing just went out a while ago, and then I noticed all the numbers was dropping.
That mistake.
All the numbers was dropping, so I had to refresh it. I don't know what the hell is happening.
Thus from the sun. Some people made a mistake in South St. James. Hold on, Stacy. Am I right, man? Am I right, man? Am I right? PNP hot. We hot. We hot, man. We hot. Now listen to me. In 2020, not you, not me, but some people made a mistake. And the roads they have not maintained over the time. To return in the People's National Party to governance in 78 bank account, but we don't. St. James, Upper Cambridge in grandfather come from. Upper Cambridge, and Pastor Crystal in Picnic first. So we are go first in the line. Let me tell you something. You said this office that we open here today. I'm not gonna talk much longer. I'm gonna talk about that. My brother is watching. Big up yourself, Omar. Foreign in there, big foreign. Beat and teach. Let me tell you something. You said this office. You said this office that we're opening here today. My comrade leader say our biggest constituency office you see in a long time. And I know because we're rich and have whole heap of money, you know. It's because we have a plan for this place. The plan we have for this, I've told you already about South Heart. The acronym for how we're going to transform this constituency. This won't be an office where you just see people idle and sit down at daytime. In this office, we have computers, tablets, internet access for the children to come and do them homework in the evenings. You hear what I say? In this office upstairs, our people who can't read and write can come up there. You see this office up here, so this little office up here, so you see, if you don't know how to manage your health, your hypertension, your diabetes, your heart issues, we go have doctors and nurses come up there to educate you about how to live long and healthy lives. You see, if you don't know how to fill out your passport form, and you don't know how to fill out your birth certificate form because it didn't last for the pink paper time, if you don't know how to open a bank account, listen to me, PNP thing and not PNP thing, you know, we're about the development of the people. I have another part of the office around there, so when I open it, let me tell you, because it's very exciting for me. It is going to be called it is going to be an incubator. What that means, you are a small entrepreneur. You know, set up your business yet because you can't afford to rent a space. You're a hairdresser, nail taker, barber. You're a graphic artist. Whatever your business is, and you can't afford to rent one space, we will create a space for you here. You stay there for 6 months, and when you build up strong enough, you go open your place and save money. You move out and make somebody else come in. Let me tell you something. When we say power to the people and a word and a water there we mouth. Me grow up poor. Me grow up a garland. I carry water upon my head. People are garland still I carry water upon their head. Me not come here for lay. Me come here for transform. Because me know say when you ask me to go out there and represent you, you're not ask me to go out parliament, go on bench. When last you hear your MP talk on TV? When last you hear your member of parliament represent you anywhere? He never do a statement in parliament other than the statement when he have to make. Good morning, I'm going attendance register, call a hearing him. The MP quiet. Let me tell you something, comrades. You're not just voting for me because I'm a comrade. I want you to vote for me because you know that I know the issues that we have in this constituency because I have lived them too. I'm not an importee. You're gonna vote for me because I know of our potential. They don't believe in a way, you know. Believe me, they don't believe in a way. They don't believe that because we're in a bush, we don't deserve good road. We don't deserve water. We don't deserve opportunities where you think that the things we are going on in the South St. James can go on in some big constituency at all. Hey, I am a warrior from Samuel Sharp, and you can depend on me to war and bring home what you need here in South.
They're not here.
Comrades, me no long talking.
No long talking.
Me's an action woman.
What do you mean?
So me want them to just do one favor for me. Call it Andrew. Call it Andrew. Call it Andrew. Jamaica tired. Thank you. God bless you. God.
People, I'm very impressed with the lady on the screen. I'm very impressed with the initiative that she has with the office when them open. There's a section of the office when I open yet, but she call it the incubator. You can imagine, you're an entrepreneur in a space. You can be an entrepreneur in many different things and you can rent a shop and you want to establish a business. It's going to be like a springboard for you go there and get the space free. Yes, you know, get your business off the ground in 6 months, move out and give somebody else a chance for that particular space. How much spaces them are going to have? I don't know. But I can tell you this. There's going to be high demand for spaces. If I know my Jamaican people very well and they love to be independent and work hard, there's going to be a high demand for spaces. But the fact of the matter is the ideas where they put forward for the people in South St. James. I right now envy the people in South St. James because this lady is really going hard for her constituency. She's not playing around, and I don't think it's going to be long. You're going to see when PMP going up power, the transformation of South St. James. She's really the queen of the South for a reason. This lady is not playing. You're talking about health. You're talking about doctors. The doctors them in PMP already do pro bono work in many of them constituency, and then the screening and stuff like that. But them are this is structured. You get me? I say them have them own building and everything, and them are going to show you how to actually take care of yourself. The student them want to do them look at homework and have the internet and them something there. It's going to be a hub for education as well. What else she talk about? She talk about 2 other things outside of that. Oh, the elders them. Yeah, she talk about the health of the elders and she talk about the school. She talk about one next thing, man. She talk about one next thing, but it has slipped me right now. I'm seeing if I can find it.
And I know because we're rich and have all for money, It's because we have a plan for this place. And sit down at daytime. In this office, we have computers. Come up there and sign up for your class.
Oh, yeah. The sign up for your class initiative for people who can't read. Yo, that is huge. Education. That's huge. That's huge. There's a lot of people in rural areas that are undereducated. Meaning, say, them don't really get the best education in the first place. And then the education system has fallen so short. even in the areas of Kingston and them place there, things has dropped below standard. But you know, you can just imagine the rural areas them even more affected when it comes to education. So that initiative, I champion it. Man, power to the people. Power to the people. I'm not even gonna get into yeah, you know, let me just touch on it a little bit because I don't think he was long. Hold on.
Know the issues that who decriminalized marijuana. The man who wrote an impeachment bill. We say any politician that could have married him. We do hanky-panky. We don't have to wait till next election to get rid of them. We can.
No, the impeachment bill that Mark Golding put together. I am now fully understanding the level of the impeachment bill. So you're telling me I can get rid of a politician that I deem is in hanky-panky based off of evidence right away? Me not have to wait till the next election. People, yo, just big up Marky G, big up the PMP. Listen, man, them are listening to the people. Them. This is what we need. You know, long people that tell Andrew when they call the election, they know long people want him to resign. All Del Right, you can all of them we are going the foolishness. Where him name, what I want the name again, man? Everall Warmington. There's so many of them. We should have gone already and should have get kicked out by the people and because they're tired of them skullduggery.
Election to get rid of them. We can call them and fire them right now.
Right away, I mean.
I want to introduce to you,
no matter who it is,
someone that I recommend. And if you trust me, trust him. Because when him a walk down a Parliament Road, me go there back and PP clock. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome for us, Comrade Mark Jefferson Cole.
Past Member of Parliament, acknowledge with a whole heap of respect my comrade and friend, 7-star General,
tap up his screen, people.
past Member of Parliament, past Minister of Government,
tap up his screen,
Senior Officer of the People's National Party, Comrade Derek Kelly.
Double tap.
And of course,
hit the light button.
I have to acknowledge and big up the Queen of the South, the lady of the moment, a comrade in whom I am well pleased. She has worked closely with me since I became President of the People's National Party, and even before. And she has really helped the party on its journey from being way down and turn up and turn up and turn up and turn up and turn up. And we are where we are now, getting ready to beat the labor rights. And I want to acknowledge the candidates on the platform with me. These are the brilliant comrades whom I'm very proud to have on our slate here in St. James. I'm talking about Comrade Senator Janice Allen, who is running in Mobile Central, and Comrade, my brethren, Alan Bernard, who is running in Northwest St. James.
Big up Alan Bernard. I feel name when I try to remember the other day, you know. Big up Alan Bernard.
You know, the quality of the candidates we have in St. James is really, speaks volumes. It speaks volumes for where the People's National Party is now, where we're able to attract young people of great quality, persons who are committed to uplifting the Jamaican people and Jamaica as a whole out of the doldrums where we find ourselves under the Jamaica Labour Party government and taking us to a better place. They are going to represent the people of St. James well. I want to acknowledge the councillors who are here on the platform as well, and the mayor of Savlamar, and all other comrades who are here. But most of all, I want to thank you, the workers and warriors, foot soldiers, supporters, those who have been on the road with us from this morning, pushing through, from community to community, from town to town. And we've been taking the message and the vibes of the People's National Party across this great constituency of South St. James. Comrades, we have the great chance to bring home the victory. I believe we will do it. But I don't take it simple and I don't take it for granted. Sure. I'm asking you, please, do not be complacent. Yes. Do not be lily and lackadaisical. Yes. Because it's going to take steadfastness of voting, steadfastness of courage, of commitment to make sure that whatever they bring, and you can be assured that they will bring, but whatever they bring, it will not have any lasting positive effect. It will be over in the twinkling of an eye. And if you make the right choice, and you ensure that every voter who has ever voted for the People's National Party, or every undecided voter, or every disappointed or disaffected Labourite, comes out and puts their ex beside the head for Nekeisha Burchell, your job will have been done, and we will all feel justified and very happy indeed. And I'm looking forward to that. And I'm depending on you, comrades, to do the work and to show the commitment to deliver the victory. Are you ready to do that, comrades? Are you ready to bring home the victory, comrades? Yeah. You look and you sound very ready indeed. And comrades, the next government of the People's National Party has to be a government of integrity. We have to be a government that puts moral values and attitudes at the center of how we govern the country. As I passed through and heard the tales of woe of many of the people in South St. James, of the political victimization that is practiced here, where roads which are being built are fixed, and PNP households don't get their section done, or where water is being delivered and it is not being delivered to PNP households. That is a disgusting way to approach governance.
What do you mean?
No, Jamaica should not run like that.
No.
We elect an MP, and that MP is the MP for everybody.
Everybody.
Nekeisha will be the MP for everybody.
What do you mean?
And so we will build a different standard, a more decent and higher standard to how we govern the country. And we know that Jamaica has been terribly set back by the practice of corruption under this government. The cronyism and nepotism which has been practiced. So many scandals. So many senior ministers of government who have had to be pushed out of the cabinet because they have shown themselves unworthy to have the responsibility of looking about the people's business. The Prime Minister himself is not in good standing with the anti-corruption agency of the country, the Integrity Commission. His declarations for several years have not been certified as required by law. It is putting the government and the country into disrepute. He has even gone so far as to try to get the Integrity Commission itself removed, undermined by judicial process, taking the matter to court. He's even trying to say that the offense for which he is being investigated, which is called illicit enrichment, where your assets exceed your disclosed income and you have failed to explain how you lawfully came upon those assets, he's trying to get that offense struck from the law books. It is not a good look. It is not good for Jamaica. And most countries that would allow him, he would no longer be eligible to run for office again in the country. The Labourites have no shame. They only want power. Anyway, they're not going to keep it because the people of Jamaica have had enough, and them say time come and they want a change, and we represent a force, a championing change in this country. Comrades and friends, I have heard the cry in South St. James for water in communities, and it really hurts me when I hear it, because as I drove through the constituency, there is so much water in South St. James, especially up in the hills, Katadupa area. There's ample water. We don't have a water problem, we have a distribution of water problem. And I know that when Nekeisha becomes your member of parliament, she's going to advocate relentlessly to solve the water woes of the people of South St. James. I know that to be so. I have heard women here saying that they have to be spending 9,000 a fortnight and more just to pay for water so that they can tidy their children and themselves and do what you have to do with water. And the salaries that are paid in Jamaica to the ordinary Jamaican person, that makes life very, very hard.
$9,000?
We've seen the roads. Several of the roads I had to drive on today were in a deplorable state. And it is because there has been no comprehensive, well-organized and planned maintenance program for Jamaica's road network under the Jamaica Labour Party government. So for 9 years, they did nothing to deal with the road situation other than the big projects where lots of money could be made by those who shouldn't make it. But the roads that the people drive on every day were left to get into a worse and worse condition. And now that election is upon them, they're trying to spark, they're trying to reach, but they're not spark and they will not reach because the People's National Party is coming hard and fast. Comrades, we are committed to a long-term vision for road maintenance where we put the resources in place and have a properly organized and planned remedial maintenance program to ensure that the road network is looked after on an ongoing basis. Jamaican people need proper road to drive on, and it must be the rural roads, it must be the scheme roads, and it must be the farm roads, because the main roads, those are being looked after more or less. And the toll roads, of course, are being, but the roads that most people drive on every day are in a deplorable condition. Comrades, we have good plans to uplift the Jamaican people. We have the plans for the creative industries, for the youth them who have the talent as a DJ or a singer, as a sound engineer, as an artist, whatever it may be. we are going to establish an annual fund for the creative industry practitioners of $1 billion, so young people can get a chance to get the little piece of equipment they need, or whatever it may be, to make themselves stand up on their foot in the creative industries. That is one of the industries that Jamaica has a competitive advantage in across the world, because of men like Bob Marley and Peter Tosh and Bunny Wailer and Burning Spear and Dennis Brown and Gregory Isaacs coming right through to the ones of today. For those with disabilities, we are establishing a fund of $1 billion a year to help persons with disabilities have access to the things they need to live, access to transportation, access to sidewalks on which they can walk safely, access to accessible buildings and bathrooms in buildings, because we are the ones who signed the Disabilities Convention of the UN and passed the Disabilities Act to uplift persons with disabilities, whether it be physical, their hearing, your sight, whatever it may be. We are going to look out for the persons with disabilities in the society. My father, Professor Sir John Golding, was Jamaica's first orthopedic surgeon. Most of them, the orthopedic surgeons in Jamaica today, were trained by him, except the very recent ones, because he died in 1996. But he established the Mona Rehab Center, which is the only center of its kind in the Caribbean, English-speaking Caribbean. After he passed, Comrade P.J. Patterson said it must be named after my father. It's now the Sir John Golding Rehab Center. I grew up around persons with disabilities, and I'm still chairman of the non-profit organization that supports the Sir John Golding Rehab Center. So persons with disabilities, myself and others around me, including Professor Senator Floyd Morris, we are determined to make a transformational change for persons with disabilities in the country. We have a great policy for energy, and energy is at the core of a strong economy. Right now, the cost of electricity in Jamaica is way too high, and we have too many people who do not have access to legal connections of electricity. And the cost of that is a very heavy cost for those who are paying legitimate bills. We have a program to sort that out. We have a program to set aside funds to enable people to have their houses wired, to have them inspected and certified, and to solarize their homes so that they can become lawful customers of the JPS and have a manageable light bill, because we're going to bring power to the people in a literal sense with electricity in their homes. We know that housing, yes, there have been many apartments and townhouses built, especially in Kingston and in the more wealthy areas of Montego Bay. But those are for people who are earning top money, or have wealth already and can afford a second or third home to rent out and make money for themselves. But the people of Jamaica who need a house, they can't afford those houses. We plan to build 50,000 affordable houses in the 5 years in office, our first 5 years, affordable homes. And because of all the money that has been taken out of the National Housing Trust to fund the budget over the last 12 years, $11.4 billion a year, depleting the resources of the National Housing Fund Trust, we have said that we're going to identify the lands, public lands, to make them available for development for affordable housing. Not arable lands, but lands that are not available and should not be used for agriculture, because they can't be, but are suitable for housing.
Damn, I messed up, y'all. Yeah, I messed up. I messed up.
To the ones of today. For those with disabilities, who don't get a pay slip every fortnight or every month because they're not employed to a formal business, they might be self-employed, they might be hustling, whatever it may be, but they are earning money. Right now they can't prove their income, so they're not eligible. Jamaican people